What if the best customer service isn't strategy, but a spiritual discipline? I've spent more than 10 years as a satellite technician, and I've climbed more roofs than Spider-Man. And I've went into a lot of people's houses, basically. And I discovered one principle that has changed everything for my customer service. That is servanthood. Mark 10 verse 45 says, "For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve." The world often defines greatness by power, recognition, or wealth. The higher the title, the more important the person is. But Jesus flipped this model entirely. The greatest leader the world has ever known, Jesus Christ, did not come demanding attention, privilege, or a throne. He came as a servant. What if the best customer service you could ever provide is a spiritual discipline called servanthood? Servanthood isn't just a noble idea. It's a discipline, repeated. It's an intentional practice of placing others' needs before your own. It requires a mindset that says, my role isn't to be elevated. My role is to lift others. Now, as a DSTV technician, I started delivering the best customer service when I understood that customer service is a spiritual discipline. And one of the first things you need to understand about customer service is that it's actually servanthood. I remember I had a client in Boksburg, and I got there. They opened the gate. Looked like a normal family. Grass is green. Normal house. As soon as I walked into the living room, I saw a casket, a black casket. It stood out. I couldn't ignore it. I was like, yo, what's going on in this house? But I had to be normal. I was like, you know what? These customers come first. I don't know what's going to come out of this casket, black casket in the living room. But I had to remember that I'm actually there to serve them. I'm placing them over my needs. I need to serve so that they can be happy as customers, right? I went in, saw the casket. I just ignored it. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to work on my decoder, install the decoder, be as normal as possible, speak about soccer. And, I'm like, hey, how was your day? I worked there. Of course, I prayed on the inside. I was like, oh, please, God, pray, protect me. I continued working. I was just normal to them. I worked, connected the decoder and everything and dish outside, and I went on my way. That reminds me all the time that, you know what, sometimes we are uncomfortable when we deal with our customers. Sometimes we don't believe in the same things as our customers, but that doesn't mean we cannot serve them. If you want to deliver the best customer service, you need to adopt servanthood as a spiritual discipline. Now, I go deeper into this because I'm trying to write all my experiences and everything that I've experienced as a technician in the service industry. So if you liked this video, I still have more stories and more things I can share about customer service. Until next time, thank you for watching. Walele.